Every time Mr. MSN travels down this road, his driver knows he must stop here. MSN absolutely insists on performing his ritual recollection in front of this Calvary, the statue of Jesus Christ located at the very entrance of NGOYE, his native village. NGOYE is a traditional Serere village nestled in the heart of the Baol region, nearby the city of Diourbel in central Senegal, about 150 kilometers from Dakar. Here, modernity and tradition meet, affecting even in urbanization, where traditional Serere architecture is still ubiquitous. In the village of NGOYE, Muslims and Catholics live in perfect harmony. The church was established in this community almost 125 years ago. Today, the son of the land has come to see firsthand the progress of the construction of the Case de TOUT he is building for the village. Actually, the project is particularly dear to his heart. The Case de TOUT of NGOYE is a gift from MSN, a son of the village who was born in 1951 in this very compound. The project has been fully sponsored with the proceeds generated by the Corporate Social Responsibility Scheme of MSN's various companies. For a total cost of 60 million CFA franc, amounting to 120,000 US dollars, the building, equipped with vital amenities, is a high-end facility which does honor to the sponsor and will delight the inhabitants of NGOYE, and especially the children.
Je suis satisfait. C'est un projet qui me tient parfois plus à cœur.
I am very happy with this project. When I see the completion, I am very delighted. Sometimes this project is dearer to my heart than my own project. Just when I think about the future outcomes of this school, this is what my religion, especially Jesus Christ, instructed me to do.
Me dit de faire.
In this village, MSN's social works are as diverse as those developed in Dakar. The businessman is already very active on other fronts, even within the village parish, where he was an anonymous donor a few years ago. When I look at the means he's been blessed with, considering everything he's done for the community, not only here but everywhere else, from the start I thought he could be very helpful to us other Catholic. Not far from NGOYE, a maternity hospital was rebuilt and fully equipped with the help of the Rotary Club Senegal when he was president of the organization a few years ago. Here too, nearly 60 million CFA francs, amounting to 120,000 US dollars, have been invested in improving women's delivery conditions. Be it in the sectors of education, health, church or mosque, or simple donations, Mr. Sen has been a generous donor and has put his companies to the service of the population without any media hype. He's been doing a lot behind the scenes. It is not only this mosque, there is another mosque in the other street over there. When someone is ill, he pays the prescription without displaying it. He sometimes shows up at the hospital to commiserate with the patient. When someone passes away or when there is a wedding, he is always present. Mr. Sen, who leads 7 successful companies, remains an unsung hero, unknown to many of his compatriots. Born into a farmer family, Mr. Sen has grown from rags to riches thanks to hard work, and despite his wealth, he remains down to earth and deeply attached to Christian ethics. Corporate social responsibility goes beyond actions one takes. The business manager must be the embodiment of corporate social responsibility. A leader must be a role model, and every single day I am striving to live up to these principles. I work with my children, and therefore I must behave as a father. No wonder his name does not sound familiar. One thing is for sure, you have already met him somewhere, stayed at his place without knowing it. He may have carried you without you knowing it, or quite simply, you have seen one of his brands somewhere in Dakar without you knowing it. If you have seen HERTZ Senegal, Hotel Fleur de Lis, Via Senegal, DAKARLIMOUSINE, then you have met MSN. At 67 years of age, MSN, also known as Sodam, his SERERE nickname, is the Vice President of the CNP, the National Employers Council, Senegal's main employers organization, together with the CNES. He is also Vice President and member of the Senegalese Investors Club. Born into a devout Catholic family, Mr. Sene's daily life and business management is naturally influenced by Christian education, morals and ethics. In fact, he is one of the spearheads of the Association of Catholic Business Leaders of Senegal. As one of his acquaintances summarized, the good thing with AIME is that he is discreet and attached to his culture and Catholic faith.
Le président AIME est quelqu'un avec une éthique.
Chairman MSN is someone who lives by his ethics, someone who lives by core values such as leadership, friendship and comradeship. He never stops building. He is a true builder.
Il n'arrête pas de bâtir. Je dirais que je pense que si ce n'avait pas été le président AIME,
without Chairman MSN, probably Radio Espérance would remain a wishful thought in the community. He supported the project, and that's why he is the current chairman of the Board of Trustees.
le président du conseil d'administration.
Devout Catholic, MSN has been made Knight of the Order of Malta, a prestigious structure of the Catholic Church. MSN owes his success in business to his drive for entrepreneurship, workaholism and management skills, but also to the various prayers and requests addressed to the Holy Mary.
Je croyais beaucoup à Marie.
I strongly believed in Holy Mary. Anytime I needed something, I would ask Holy Mary, Mother Mary, I need this, Mother Mary, I need that, and believe me, Mother Mary, when you give me what I want, I will make a promise. Well, Mother Mary doesn't need vows for herself. I thought that when I pledged to help people, to accomplish something, Mother Mary would be very happy with me. And all my life has been punctuated with that. At the age of 5 or 6, MSN left his native village to settle down in Dakar. He cherishes the memories of those days. The hairstyle he wore at that time was made of a few tufts of hair isolated on a shaved head, a typically Serere haircut that has almost disappeared nowadays. Several years after leaving his village, AIME has achieved his dream of becoming a rich man, sharing his wealth with his compatriots. While the journey to success has been winding and full of ups and downs, his unshakable faith was his only weapon. At over 65 years of age, he is still very young. It is on the golf courses that he keeps in shape every Saturday, just to follow his passion and escape for a weekend from the daily management of his companies and the stress of this hectic business life. Physically, he is hale and hearty, with a smiling face and eyes always illuminated by faith. As for business, his companies continue to grow. MSN has several projects in the pipeline for Diamniadio, the future city of Senegal, where huge real estate projects are underway. In the meantime, his Fleur de Lys hotel resort will host a third establishment, a 4-star hotel in the making, in the residential area of Point-E in Dakar. One more star for MSN, who paradoxically refuses to be taken for a star.
En tout cas, les gens qui ont les moyens, ils doivent avoir un comportement.
Better off people must behave accordingly because they live free from want. They must praise the Lord, they must be grateful to the Lord and honor the Lord every day for all the blessings. They do not suffer, they are free from hunger and want. And when one has that, one must be constantly thankful to the Lord.
Louer Dieu.
Saga